thought today would be a great day to show off some books that I just picked up recently. Some exciting stuff, so let's get just right down to it. First, we have this 1912 edition of Exeter. It's part of the Beautiful England series, and it is full of just beautiful illustrations. Um, Pictures by E.W. Hasselhurst and described by Sidney Heath. And the book's in pretty good shape. Um, Beautiful paintings. Look to be predominantly watercolor. Exeter is fascinating to me because it is considered one of the most haunted cities in all of the UK. So, finding this little edition, harkening back to an earlier time, pretty exciting, and I look forward to delving into this a little more. And I'm going to do a little bit of research on Exeter. So, um, in keeping with that, I also came across this Encyclopedia of Myth and Legend, British and Irish Mythology. Fantastic cover. These kind of books are always fun to go through, and this one has quaint little illustrations. Really nice edition, picked up for next to nothing. While we're on the subject of ghosts, we have Ghost Hunter's Guide to Haunted Ohio and another Naperville's Haunted Memories. Both of these areas, are my neighbors, so I have made it up to Naperville a few times, and I've been all across Ohio. So these books probably will get passed along to other ghost hunters that I'm familiar with. But for now, I'll kind of chew through them and see if there's something I may have missed. Let's not leave it just yet. We have, are you ready? Spooky Riddles. I couldn't pass that up. I love the art there, and the art throughout. It's fun. This book, written by Mark Brown. Let's see, this came out in 1983, so I would have been well past having come across this. But yeah, really cute illustrations. Why do skeletons hate winter? Why? It's because the cold goes right through them. This says ghosts, skeletons, mummies and bats, vampires, and it's just a cute, funny little book that some young child is going to get a real kick out of, I think. From the 1950s, we have Yoga Explained. This is a really cool book by F. Yates Brown. And I couldn't pass this one up because, I mean, look at that. Terrific. I have been known to do yoga in the past. I've always been fascinated by it as, a way of maintaining flexibility and health as we all get older. So, but a really cool book. Just love the cover. And I saved the best for last. This is a book I did not have in my collection. This is Robert E. Howard's Moon of Skulls. So this came out a few years ago. It's got an introduction by my friend Mark Fenn. And yeah, this was published in 2005. It is a first edition paperback. And it's got some great stories in it, so it's a great one to have to be able to pull off the shelf. You've got Skullface, Dead Man's Hate, The Fearsome Touch of Death, A Song Out of Midian, Shadows on the Road, The Moon of Skulls, The Hills of the Dead, Black Chant Imperial, and The Voice of El. So, Robert E. Howard is far and above my favorite author. So, adding this to my collection is exciting for me. It says, the best of Robert E. Howard. Welcome to one of the boldest undertakings in modern fantasy publishing, the complete fantasy works of Robert E. Howard from the legendary pulp magazine Weird Tales and several other classic publications. In this volume, you will discover more of the early adventures of Solomon Kane, Howard's legendary short novel Skullface, many lesser-known gems such as The Fearsome Touch of Death and The Voice of El. Laying the material out this way wakes you up, makes you pay closer attention, and not much of a surprise, thereby helps you enjoy the works of Robert E. Howard even more than you ever did before. Gan Wilson, Realms of Fantasy. So, yeah, terrific find. So, a nice little book haul. Always nice when I get a chance to bring some stuff home and share them with you. There's a lot going on in the booktube world. It's nice to see Steve Donahue back in the trenches with us, and he did not disappoint. He came out swinging. So we've got Holmes is Where the Heart Is going on this month, and a lot of other book events coming up. Just to kind of give you an update where my headspace is right now, my moniker is The Occult Detective, and I think that I've probably kind of not focused on that on this channel as much as I should. And so I am going to try to be more proactive in that sense, both from a fiction and nonfiction perspective. But I need to share my passion for occult detectives a little more strongly than I have. So you have that to look forward to. That's all I have for you today. We'll talk again real soon. Stay safe.